Did you know that children born from 2025 onward will grow up in a world unlike anything we've ever known? They'll never know life without artificial intelligence. Climate change won't just be a news headline, it'll be their daily reality, and their education, careers, and social lives will be completely transformed. Welcome to Generation Beta, the first cohort born into a truly AI-driven world, where sustainability is a way of life and technology shapes everything from how they learn to how they lead. In this episode of Let's Break It Down with Nkoebe, we'll explore why this generation might just be humanity's most innovative yet, and what that means for all of us. So, grab a seat and stick around as we dive into the world of Generation Beta. Trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights that inspire action and curiosity. How generations are named and why it matters. Have you ever wondered why we even categorize generations? Names like baby boomers or Generation Z aren't just arbitrary. They reflect pivotal historical events and cultural shifts. For instance, the baby boomers. Born 1946 to 1964 were named after a post-war population boom, Generation X. Born 1965 to 1980 got its name from the unknown future they represented during an era of cultural fragmentation. Millennials. Born 1981 to 1996 were so named because they came of age at the turn of the millennium. Generation Alpha. Born 2013 to 2024, started a fresh naming convention using the Greek alphabet, signifying a new era. Now we have Generation Beta. Born 2025 to 2039, the continuation of the Greek naming trend. It's a nod to progress and the beta testing phase of humanity's next chapter, shaped by artificial intelligence, sustainability challenges, and evolving cultural norms. Now let us look into generational categories, a snapshot through time. Generational categories are more than just labels. They are reflections of the shared experiences that shape each age group's identity. From wars to technological revolutions, each generation has left its mark on history. Here's a quick timeline to set the stage. Silent generation. Born 1928 to 1945 are known for their resilience and adaptability during wars and economic hardships. Fun fact: they were the first generation to widely own televisions, transforming how they consumed information and entertainment. Baby boomers, born 1946 to 1964, defined by post-war optimism and economic growth. Fun fact: they witnessed the moon landing, a monumental moment in human history. Generation X. Born 1965 to 1980, often called the latchkey kids, they bridged the analog and digital worlds. Fun fact: Gen X popularized the concept of work-life balance. Millennials. Born 1981 to 1996, tech-savvy and experience-driven, they shaped the digital age. Fun fact: Millennials introduced emojis and memes as cultural staples. Generation Z. Born 1997 to 2012, true digital natives, they have grown up in a world dominated by social media and smartphones. Fun fact: Gen Z is the most ethnically diverse generation to date. Generation Alpha. Born 2013 to 2024, are the first generation to be raised on tablets and smart devices from infancy. Fun fact: they are predicted to be the most formally educated generation ever. Now, let's meet Generation Beta, the children born in 2025 and beyond, who will define the next frontier of human innovation. Wondering how a day in the life of a Generation Beta teen will look like? Picture this. It's 2035 and a 10-year-old Generation Beta teen starts their day. Their AI assistant wakes them up with personalized reminders based on their schedule. As they brush their teeth, a smart mirror provides a health update, suggesting hydration tips based on their biometric data. During breakfast, they attend a virtual classroom where AI tutors deliver personalized lessons tailored to their interests and pace. After school, they join a climate change hackathon in a virtual space, collaborating with peers worldwide. By evening, they unwind with an AR fitness game that blends physical activity with immersive technology. This is not science fiction. It's the daily reality Generation Beta will embrace for challenges from the past and lessons for Generation Beta. Every generation inherits the successes and struggles of the ones before them. Millennials and Gen Z faced challenges like technology overload, privacy concerns, and economic instability. For Generation Beta, these challenges will evolve but remain relevant. Privacy in an AI-dominated world will be a critical issue, as highlighted by WION News. Similarly, their integration into a hyper-digital world will require safeguards to prevent burnout and ensure mental well-being. However, unlike their predecessors, Generation Beta will grow up equipped with AI tools designed to help them navigate these challenges, turning obstacles into opportunities. Let's look at the role of global policies in shaping Generation Beta. Global initiatives will heavily influence Generation Beta's environment. For example, the UN Sustainable Development Goals will shape their approach to climate action and social equity. AI ethics frameworks will guide how technology integrates into their lives. Education reforms will prioritize personalized learning and accessibility for all. These policies will create the scaffolding for Generation Beta's development as governments and industries work to balance innovation with regulation. Finally, a moment that we all have been waiting for, the 10 insights about Generation Beta. Let's start with what makes Generation Beta unique. They will be the first cohort to grow up with artificial intelligence seamlessly woven into every aspect of their lives. From the moment they are born, they will interact with AI through toys, personalized learning assistants, and even AI-powered healthcare systems designed to monitor their well-being. These early interactions with AI will make it second nature for them, unlike previous generations who had to adapt to technological advancements. Dr. Lance B. Elliott, Forbes, refers to them as AI naturals, highlighting how this generation will perceive AI not as a tool, but as a natural extension of their world. For them, asking AI to solve a problem or complete a task will be as instinctive as breathing. Whether it's helping with school assignments, learning new skills, or managing their daily schedules, AI will be their constant companion. However, this immersion in AI also raises concerns about over-reliance and ethical challenges. As noted in Times Now, Generation Beta will inherit an AI-driven world largely shaped by previous generations, leaving them little room to influence the foundational design of these technologies until they reach adulthood. Moving on to education for Generation Beta, they will be radically different from what we know today. AI-driven platforms will personalize learning experiences, tailoring curricula to individual strengths, weaknesses, and interests. This shift will move away from the traditional one-size-fits-all model, fostering a generation of critical thinkers and problem solvers. According to WION News, human teachers will likely transition into roles as educational coaches, working alongside AI tutors that deliver personalized instruction, administer tests, and provide feedback in real time. This collaboration between human educators and AI will create a more dynamic and engaging learning environment. Additionally, virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, will revolutionize how students experience education. Imagine a history lesson where students virtually visit ancient civilizations or a science class where they conduct experiments in fully immersive labs. These innovations, highlighted in reports by 6 ABC Philadelphia, will prepare Generation Beta for a workforce that demands adaptability, creativity, and technological fluency. Let's talk about something this generation will have no choice but to prioritize: climate change. For Generation Beta, sustainability won't just be a preference. It will be a necessity. Rising global temperatures, resource scarcity, and environmental disasters will shape their worldview from an early age. Mark McCrindle, 6 ABC Philadelphia, notes that sustainability will not just be a value for this generation, but a necessity. From the products they purchase to the companies they support, Generation Beta will demand eco-friendly solutions and hold businesses accountable for their environmental impact. This generational shift in consumer behavior will force industries to prioritize green technology, circular economies, and sustainable practices. Moreover, climate education will likely become a key component of their upbringing, with schools incorporating lessons on environmental stewardship and renewable energy. As reported by First Post Media, Generation Beta is poised to lead the charge in tackling global environmental challenges, using technology and innovation to drive meaningful change. As we move further for Generation Beta, the line between the digital and physical worlds will blur like never before. Virtual reality, VR, augmented reality, AR, and smart devices will become integral to their daily lives, transforming how they work, socialize, and entertain themselves. According to First Post Media, their lives will be marked by seamless integration. where digital tools are as natural as physical ones. Social gatherings might take place in virtual environments, work meetings could occur in augmented settings, and even leisure activities like gaming or fitness will involve immersive technologies. This hyperconnectivity will redefine social norms, potentially reducing physical boundaries and creating a more globally connected generation. However, experts like Dr. Lance B. Elliott caution that overdependence on virtual spaces could pose challenges in maintaining authentic human relationships. Social media will evolve significantly for Generation Beta. Unlike Millennials and Gen Z, who experienced social media as platforms for sharing and entertainment, Generation Beta will interact with hyper-personalized networks designed to meet their specific needs. AI algorithms will tailor everything, from the news they see to the friendships they form, creating a digital ecosystem unique to each user. According to Wyon News, social media will shift from being a space for selfies and reels to becoming hubs for collaborative problem-solving, virtual economies, and education. While this evolution offers exciting opportunities, it also raises concerns about digital echo chambers and privacy. Experts stress the need for robust safeguards to ensure that hyper-personalization does not lead to over-curated experiences that limit exposure to diverse perspectives. Let's dive into how Generation Beta will grow up. They will reshape industries and economic systems. Businesses will need to innovate at the speed of thought to meet the expectations of this hyper-digital, eco-conscious cohort. According to Wyon News, Generation Beta will prioritize sustainability, inclusivity, and digital innovation in their consumer choices. Companies that fail to adapt to these values risk becoming obsolete. For example, industries will need to adopt green energy solutions, develop products with minimal environmental impact, and ensure seamless integration of AI into their services. Moreover, Generation Beta will drive the growth of new economic models, such as virtual economies and decentralized currencies. As highlighted in Times Now, their economic strategies will reflect long-term thinking, with a focus on resilience, adaptability, and purpose-driven spending. What about work? By the time Generation Beta enters the workforce, automation and AI will have transformed traditional career paths. Routine, repetitive tasks will be handled by machines, leaving humans to focus on roles that require creativity, emotional intelligence, and critical thinking. According to Jason Dorsey, Center for Generational Kinetics, Generation Beta will witness the rise of entirely new professions driven by technological advancements. Jobs in AI ethics, climate tech, and virtual reality design are just a few examples of emerging fields that will shape their careers. However, this transformation also poses challenges. As Forbes notes, economic disruptions caused by automation could lead to widespread job displacement, requiring governments and industries to implement measures like Universal Basic Income, UBI, or retraining programs. Despite these hurdles, Generation Beta's adaptability and tech savviness will position them as pioneers in navigating the future of work. Now let's talk about parenting Generation Beta, which will look vastly different from any other generation. With Millennials and older Gen Z as their primary caregivers, these parents will heavily rely on AI to navigate the challenges of raising children in a highly digital age. AI tools will be used for everything from health monitoring to developmental tracking. Imagine AI-powered baby monitors that not only alert parents when their child wakes up, but also analyze sleep patterns and provide recommendations for improvement. Dr. Lance Elliott, Forbes, describes how AI could even suggest personalized educational activities based on a child's unique learning style and developmental progress. However, this reliance on AI brings both opportunities and challenges. While AI provides convenience and data-driven insights, experts caution that over-reliance could erode traditional parenting skills, such as intuition and emotional bonding. Parents will need to strike a balance, ensuring that AI serves as a tool rather than a substitute for human connection. Another critical aspect of Generation Beta will be to grow up in an era where AI plays a significant role in mental health care. From AI chatbots providing real-time emotional support to wearable devices that monitor stress and anxiety, mental health management will become more accessible than ever before. However, the unregulated use of AI in therapy raises concerns. Dr. Lance Elliott warns that AI-based mental health tools may provide inconsistent or even harmful advice without proper oversight. For example, while generative AI can simulate empathy, it lacks the nuanced understanding of a human therapist. On the positive side, the normalization of mental health discussions could reduce stigma and encourage proactive care. As WION News highlights, Generation Beta's openness to using AI for emotional well-being might foster a society that prioritizes mental health as much as physical health. But safeguards will be crucial to ensure ethical and effective use of these tools. Finally, for Generation Beta, sustainability will not just be a preference, it will be a way of life. Growing up amid the realities of climate change, resource scarcity, and environmental degradation, they will demand eco-friendly solutions from individuals, businesses, and governments alike. Mark McCrindle, 6ABC Philadelphia, emphasizes that Generation Beta will view sustainability as a baseline requirement. This mindset will influence their consumer habits, favoring companies that prioritize green technology and ethical practices. For example, they are likely to embrace circular economies, where resources are reused rather than discarded, and champion renewable energy initiatives. This focus on sustainability will extend beyond individual behavior to collective action. Generation Beta is expected to lead movements advocating for environmental justice, pushing for policies that address global challenges such as carbon emissions and deforestation. As highlighted in First Post Media, this generation has the potential to become the architects of a greener, more sustainable future. Wondering what a call to action will be and preparing for Generation Beta A's. You reflect on Generation Beta, ask yourself, what role can you play in shaping a world that supports their potential? How can businesses, governments, and individuals adapt to meet their expectations? This isn't just about preparing for the future. It's about taking action today to create a legacy they'll be proud of. This isn't just about preparing for the future. It's about taking action today to create a legacy they'll be proud of. Generation Beta will bring advancements in education, workforce innovation, and global collaboration while driving the push for sustainability. They will face challenges such as over-reliance on AI and economic shifts, but their adaptability and creativity will set them apart. Key takeaways: Generation Beta will redefine technology, sustainability, and innovation. Their AI integration, climate consciousness, and hyperconnectivity will reshape industries and global norms. Preparing for their rise requires adaptable education systems, inclusive policies, and ethical AI development. Mental health care will expand through AI, but oversight will be critical. Closing summary: Generation Beta represents a turning point in human history, a glimpse of what's possible when innovation meets sustainability and adaptability. As we look ahead, it's clear that their success depends on the groundwork we lay now. Let's work together to ensure their world is one of opportunity, equity, and hope. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep breaking it down.